Hello, good morning. Please get seated. We are just about to start the program. Everyone get seated. We are about to start the program. Mic check 1 2. Try sound 1 2. Yeah. Try sound 2. Hello. Ago. Moachi. Here you may see a basin. In miracle, papa, in paying for order will be now waba. In Sabia, Yanni, I lead into my best one day. Yabe kum na ya yatun saffron paying for Moaba. Na yashes Masinasi. It's important. As I saw now, dozen. Mom was now one to one brand in the next 10 minutes, Miss Warrenba. enyum ne ya kakraba.
Check.
Ago. Aha. Dama yake no. Sisi azu aka 5 minutes na. Mpemfu na edu ha. Nti ye wa atwenim. Ibia sisi no fine na. On fan twen one. Ago one of Ginger on Pocho one travel. One travel for my. Where banner would you know that? And you'll be a different man. This I welcome one. A quiz on the Rabbinia. The best way when it is I can come out and do Hano. The boss way Jay and watching us. Your best ready, Yamo signal nana. One when Muduka cry. Your best way na watching a new godroom. Watching a new godroom now. Aha. Me who da warba. Inti. Let's be upstanding. Welcome our guest.
I've been through a lot, but grace sustained me. My test is now a testimony. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. It was you, my lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. I don't want to. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. I don't want to. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turn my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace.
I go. Mpocho, want to ask Kaka. Good morning, everyone. As you know, today is a great day, and a great day is today. And for all great days, even as the rain is showering every morning, today it showered earlier and allowed us a time to perform. So we are grateful to God. So at this juncture, we will call on Dr. Adolfo to give us an opening prayer.
Thank you, Prof. Abusuafo yɛbɛbɔ mpaeɛ. Ahoho ne nti mɛka apotɔ kakra. We are praying. Gracious and everlasting God, we are thanking you for the gift of life, the opportunity to converge this morning, to look at things that have been developed by research that is impact and society. We are thanking you for bringing our dearly invited guests safely home. And for us who are also here, we thank you for the opportunity to be part of this occasion. We invite your presence. The Lord, this day, you steer all affairs and make this program a successful one. The enemy will always be lurking around. We know you are more than powerful. Destroy every scheme of the enemy and make this day a great day to honor your own name. We thank you for many more things you will do for us. This is our humble prayer through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen.
That's Dr. Adolfo with that sumptuous prayer. Honorables, I will crave your indulgence to be standing for our chief to enter. Nana Chikrumin, Nana Ku Ocher, Abibu, Onina Orbano. Nana Wacho Econadim. that's it. Please. Investor guest, it's my singular honor to introduce you this morning. And as you are aware, we will talk about that. But in our presence, I would like to introduce you. So we just wave to acknowledge your name. In our midst today, we have Reverend Menu. Is representing the Minister of Agri. Also, we have Dr. Francis Kusi, who is the SARI Director, and will be representing the Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology, and Innovation. Dr. Kusi, welcome. Then we have yet another bigger one, our own Foreign Director, Dr. Francis Ufuri, who is also sorry, Daniel Ufuri. He's the Director of Forestry Research Institute, and he will be representing the Director General of the CSIR. Then we have Dr. Fred Kizito, who is from IIT, African Rising Manager. We have Dr. Lamin, who is the Program Manager. The program that we are observing today, he is the manager, and he stands in the very big shoe of the Executive Director of CORAF. So we give you all the necessary accord. Thank you. And we have Dr. Latrice Taylor, who is the engine behind the work that we are doing. The engine works very well and very smooth, but very, very efficient. So Dr. Latrice, acknowledge your people. Then we have yet another bigger woman on a Zoom in, and almost our mother, Madam Grace Sebu of the USA. Of course, no one will miss the beautiful Indian in us. He is Dr. Vera Prasad, and he is the director of SIL, Kansas State University. And I'm very happy to say that you are well represented here. When we get to the field, you will see. You also have a student here, and he's displaying, so you will meet him. We also have Ochiami Kobana Jemfi. He is the Pako Suhini Chami. Thank you. And of course, Nana Kweku Ochre Abibiu was the one who entered, and we all accorded him the necessary respect. Nana, welcome. Now that you have settled, we would like to continue with the program by first hearing from Nana Kweku Ochre Abebio, in that we are sitting on his land, and it's only proper that when we gather, in order for him not to feel threatened, we have to report our message. And once he knows what we are doing, he will talk to us and grant us permission to go ahead with all that we are doing. So, Nana Kweku Ochre Abibio will speak to us.
Adofo aya mo hye ha nyina no pen edi kan me mo bibi akwa aba emse juma ye mrantie edi no asase su yi nyina ye ni tua mre kakra atwa mu bibi o moto mo sa frɛ me ma ye de ani mo nyam ebetai sa dwumaje bi achi enche bia na krata san bai sa afi omo san hyemu kena de mesre ne se ye nyina de protocol o se ye comport ye ho na dwumadie MC kasa no se obobo awo pi din wo mu omo ba behwe na omo so de bia kɔ ti mesre se ye nyina ye ma dwumadie no enkoso wa no na menim sɛ yɛbɛwie no na nneɛma bi aya na nka ususu sɛ nka unimu koraa no wobɛfiri akɔ no asan ahunu ebi asan aka ho dwuma a modie no nso sɛbe ɛsɔ ani yɛka crops a na gye sɛ akuayɛ no nka no deɛ ne yɛnim sɛ sɛ obi yɛ kuadwuma a na ebi anka ho kyerɛ nti bɛnɛ kuadwuma no nsakyerɛ abam ama nnɛ sɛbe obi hyɛ suit koraa utimi de ɛyɛ kuadwuma nti tu ababunu ayɛ a mo ahyia ha nnɛ no umra obiara ma n'ani ɛna hɔ na wofiri akɔ no na wanya suahunu bi ɛwɔ kuadwuma mu nnɛ aban adwuma no ɛnte sɛ first no aka no minim sɛ obi wɔ university koraa na dwuma bi ɛpɛ no sɛ obewie no aba bɛyɛ na dwuma ma no ɛnɛ nte saa na dwuma no akonya baako ba nipa bɛyɛ apem na ɛpɛ ayɛ aprapere na akuadwuma deɛ sɛ wusua a ekura wa ankasa na utu ho na ma na wonya wasase na wo hyɛ ase a kyina bo sɛ won so afa obi ya won so utu aneka nti mɛda adwuma ase mɛda aban so ase papa enti na mabie kwan no ɛda hɔ sɛ dwumadie no ɛnkɔ so na mpae ne sɛ yɛmfiri ha nkɔkɔ a yɛbɛnya suahunu kɛseɛ paa medam ase
So that was Nana advising us about how important it is to enter into farming industry. And he's advising us that those who are here should open their eyes wide, as we say, and ears big as you. By all means, by the end of the day, something wonderful would have entered. But where we sit, we have here as Chukrum, we have here as Pakoso, and Pakoso Hini came to grace the occasion. So it is only proper that we let him also say something small. The wisdom that is in our elders, some will also drop on us. So Nana, Chiami.
Medasi. Edin kai yebema yi nyina ye ho achi ni asama ye ho akwaba. Sɛdeɛ anachi krum hene ɛkaeɛ no. No anam de kakra ɛtɔ so.
kɔpem sɛ kuadwuma ɛna kyekyere ɔman ɛne kuro. Nti sɛ kuro ɛwɔ hɔ anaa ɔman ɛwɔ hɔ na kuadwuma ɛnkɔ so ɛwɔ mu a na sɛbe ɔman na anaa kuro no na ɛtu sini. Crops adwuma mu ha abɛbɔ cash wa ha papa. Sɛ yɛ faame a kasa biribi kura nka mewɔ pension. Na m'ani gye ha paa nokorɛ. Na m'ani gye ha paa. Menini mpanimfoɔ pii a bibi hyia wɔn ha a wɔn kɔ pension. Bɛne wɔn yɛ adwuma. Na mo agronomy. Hɔ na mewɔ. Na ne m'ani gye agric pa ho papa. Ti yɛbɛsrɛ adwuma no adwumayɛfoɔ no a mowɔ mu no ɛne mpanimfoɔ no madaroma munsom yie. Na adwuma ɛba ha sei na amakyiri kurom ne paako so yɛagye dini yɛdini akɔ akyiri paa. Nsase a nana paako so hene ne nana akyiri kurom hene ɛde maa yi aboa ama sei crops research adwuma bi pie mu wɔ ha sei no ɛde yɛdini akɔ akyiri. Yɛda mpanimfoɔ ase yɛda adwumayɛfoɔ nyinaa nso so ase sɛ mo atumi akura adwuma no mu a firi 1962 sɛ sɛn de abɛsi saa bere no ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa. Yɛbɔ mu nyinaa mo aba so. Mpanimfoɔ ne adwumayɛfoɔ nyinaa yɛbɔ mu nyinaa mo aba so. Mumie nyinaa yɛnso dwumadi a ɛnɛ yɛdi mu yie. Na mfa animuonyam ɛne mpuntuo ɛmmerɛ yɛ nyinaa ne bi nka kyiri kurom ne paako so ekuru dua ne nyinaa. Meda obi bi ase.
So says Nana. Time passed. He was working with us, and he knows what the institute stands for and what it has done to their communities. So they appreciate its being here and advise the younger generation to make sure that they uphold the good things that the institute did. Nana, yadasi. At this juncture, we will call on Dr. Daniel Ofori. Sorry, before then, breach of protocol. We have our own director who's standing in for us. So he needs to also tell us something before we can go and hear the sumptuous news from Dr. Daniel Ofori.
Thank you, Prof. MC. Prof. Daniel Ofori, the chair, and also representing our Director General. Reverend John Menu, Regional Director of MOFA, Ashanti Region, also representing the Honorable Minister of MOFA. Dr. Francis Kusi, Director of Savannah Agriculture Institute, representing the Honorable Minister of Besti. And Madam Grace Sebo of USAID. Dr. Prasad, immediate past and chair of iReach Advisory Committee or board. I took over from him. And our cherished sponsors, iReach and USAID, CORAF officials, traditional authorities, Nananum, district directors of MOFA, members of staff present, invited guests, members of the media fraternity, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a delight for me as the director of the Institute to be part of this program, which is the launching and opening day of a new project. It is also a privilege and honor for my institute to host this important program, which aims at showcasing ready-to-go technologies from the West African sub-region, including a total of 21 technologies in Kumasi and Tamale. We are most grateful to our cherished sponsors, collaborating partners, that is iReach, USAID, CORAF, IITA, and Kansas State University, and all scientists through whose collective efforts we are witnessing this great occasion. Mr. Chairman, as the premier and largest of the 13 Institute of CSR, this institute envisions to become the center of excellence for innovative and quality agricultural research for development. As a result, the institute aims at developing and disseminating appropriate technologies for high and sustainable food and industrial crops production at both the national and international levels. Towards this end, the Institute has over the years strived to improve upon its human and infrastructure capacity aimed at delivering high-quality agriculture research products and services to meet the needs of its stakeholders, including farmers, agriculture extension officers, seed companies, exporters, agro-input suppliers, manufacturing companies, international agencies, and government as well. As part of its capacity development effort, the Institute trains and creates opportunities for training scientists, technologists, and other staff of the Institute. This is in order to enhance their competencies to conduct quality research and technology innovation. Besides, management has over the years been making frantic effort aimed at improving infrastructure and physical facilities, such as laboratory and field equipment, and many others, and to support research activities. Unfortunately, however, our efforts have yielded far less than dividends as expected. We are currently faced with deteriorating road networks. As you came in, you all saw our deplorable state of our roads. Aging vehicles without replacement and obsolete laboratory equipment. It is in the light of the above challenges that we continue to knock at the doors of government, including our sector ministry, for support, particularly capital expenditure items. It is also in the same vein that we welcome programs and project initiatives such as this one from our donor agencies. Mr. Chairman, The Institute also collaborates with other national and international organizations, not only to enhance their capacity building and information dissemination, but more importantly, to develop appropriate agricultural technologies for improving livelihoods of farmers, farmer-based organizations, and other stakeholders. On a regular basis, the Institute facilitates linkages and collaboration with other research organizations in and outside Ghana, as well as encouraging scientists to collaborate more with their counterparts in Ghana and other parts of the world. It is through collaboration that some projects have been effectively implemented at reduced cost. To us in the Institute, therefore, this program is both appropriate and timely. I wish, therefore, to assure all our sponsors, partners, and project team members of our determination to support their efforts to ensure successful implementation of the project. On this note, I warmly welcome you all to the Institute and wish you a successful launching ceremony and open day. God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Director. You said it all. Can we appreciate him again? We have also in our midst Madame Sarah Ansan, the Assistant Headmistress of KNUST Basic. Also beside her is Madame Evelyn Awuni of St. Louis Secondary School. Welcome, Madam. So we can now take that of Dr. Daniel Ofuri. Prof. Sorry, Professor. Okay, yeah.
Good morning. I bring to you greetings from the Office of the Director General. He would have loved to be here with us, but he has other equally important programs, so he wouldn't be able to be here. So he asked me to represent him. So I'm going to deliver his speech to you. Nananom, I salute you for hosting us here. The representative of the Sector Minister of Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology, and Innovation, Dr. Francis Kusi. The representative of the Honorable Minister, Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Reverend John Manu. Our cherished sponsor of Innovation Research Extension and Advisory Coordination Hub Initiative, the USAID, represented by Madam Grace Sego. The CORAF officials, officials from Kansas State University, the host director of CSR Crop Research Institute, Prof. Muchia, and all other CSR directors present here. The directors of Ministry of Food and Agriculture, teachers from the secondary schools around here who were here, and then teachers from basic school, our cherished staff of CSIR, the members of the media, all guests, students, and all other protocols observed. I am excited to be here this morning for this important occasion of launching Agriculture Technology Park and Open Day. This Open Day has been an integral part of ongoing integration of global system of research and extension of technologies as a whole and the sub-region in particular. It started with the West African Agricultural Productivity Program, the WAP. WAP is a multi-year effort to transform West African agriculture by boosting productivity and sustainability, reducing hunger and improving nutrition, creating jobs, and supporting collaboration across borders. The 13 participating countries of WAP, that are Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Liberia, Mali, Niger, Senegal, Sierra Leone, and Togo. It was supported by the World Bank and coordinated by CORAF. ECOWAS and African Union provided agriculture and rural development frameworks for WAP. National ministries of agriculture and various producer organizations from participating countries implement and coordinate the program. This program looked at the comparative advantage of the individual countries and assigned commodities to them as National Center for Specialization of the commodity, which developed into regional centers of excellence, with, of course, able support of CORAF and its partners. In Ghana, CSR Crop Research Institute and its allies were the National Center of Specialization for Root and Tubers, which metamorphosed into alcohol with the support of CORAF. Numerous technologies were developed and disseminated within and without the countries through Food System Resilience Program, which is coming on as Innovative Research and Extension Advisory Coordination Hub, that is iReach. As you are aware, CORAF is an international non-profit organization of the National Agricultural Research Systems. In 23 West and Central African countries, with USAID as one of its donors. The primary objective of CORAF is to improve livelihoods in West and Central Africa through sustainable increase in agricultural production and productivity, as well as promote competitiveness and market access. CORAF is implementing a program under Innovative Research and Extension Advisory Hub, with USAID as a sponsor and CSR Crop Research Institute as sub-awardee. The program aims at showcasing ready-to-go technologies from the West African sub-region. In Ghana, the Agricultural Technology Park has been established in Kumasi with satellite site at CSR Savannah Agricultural Research Institute in Tamale. A total of 21 technologies are being showcased. It gives me a great joy to see a great team consisting of our sponsors, the USAID, with coordination of CORAF, bringing the National Agricultural Research Systems of West Africa and partnership such as Kansas State University, coming together to demonstrate tried and tested technologies. Please, let's give them a clap of hand. This is actually great. These technologies are from maize, cowpea, peanut, and root and tuber crops such as yam, cassava, sweet potatoes, and cocoyam, taro, and a range of other commodities. Good agronomic practices through a post-harvest technologies, we have brought together businessmen and women, farmers, scientists, processors, students, teachers, and others for discussion on how these technologies could be exploited for good humanity. Students, whilst you are here, please look at these technologies, and this will also help you in your career as you progress. This will be manifested after the tours and business-to-business sections that will follow after the tours. With all this, we think of food security, productivity, and so on, and that also brings in feeding into sustainable national development. If you don't have good nutrition, you don't have good food, how do you develop? You don't have sustainable mind, brain, energy to work, and this is what we are doing now. Now, I cannot end without thanking first the donor, the USAID, for both financial and technological support. Secondly, for our coordinator, Koraf, and his partners for their immense work, bringing us together as sub-region. We are grateful to iReach Advisory Committee for steering the development of agricultural technology parks. And technology parks, the hub of innovation and knowledge that you can learn and to advance development. It is on this note that I declare the Open Day officially launched. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof. Ofori. On this note, we would like to start hearing from our partners. So I have the honor of inviting Dr. Fred Kisi to Africa Rising.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to be sure that I observe all the protocol like the way Prof did, so I have my cheat sheet here. Prof, very delighted for welcoming us to this very beautiful campus. And thank you so much, Prof. Ofori, for the very outstanding welcome remarks that you've given. I also recognize Dr. Francis Kusi and Madame Grace Sebuga, the representative for USAID, Dr. Vera Prasad, the director for the Sustainable Intensification Innovation Lab. Our iReach sponsors, of course, USAID, and I also recognize our Koraf officials, the district directors. More importantly also, I would like to take recognition of our traditional chiefs, Chief Nana. Thank you for hosting us in your dominion here. Members of the media fraternity, invited guests. I'm very sure probably there is somebody I've left out, but all protocol observed in case I missed out someone. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll realize that 2022 is a critical year for us, a critical year for changing Africa food systems. We're remaining with only 8 harvests before 2030, which is the SDG goal or threshold where we need to meet these targets around reduction of poverty, ensuring sufficient food for a healthy population, gender equality, safe land, as well as climate action. But the problem we have here in Africa, we are faced with a lot of challenges. There's a rising population. The rising population is resulting in land scarcity, but also there is a higher demand for our food that we need to feed this rising population. And more importantly, there are also the 4 C's, I call them the 4 C's with the letter C you know, there is a challenge of COVID that is a global challenge. More importantly, there are conflicts that are also causing global upheavals. There is another issue around climate change. Climate change is causing so many changes in the way we are really planning our food systems, but also there are cash flow disruptions as a result of all these very serious mega trends. Therefore, Africa has to really chart a trajectory where we think about how can we build resilience and sustainability, like Prof. Ofori, you rightly said, within the kinds of systems we're looking at. Food systems that are able to deliver sufficient, safe, nutritious, and affordable food for a growing population. Food systems that are able to give our young people who are moving out of school jobs that are distant and they're able to really afford the kind of livelihoods we want them to live. Food systems that are able to really change environmental degradation and the kind of deforestation that is going on everywhere. Food systems that we can be proud of and they will make Africa proud for the next 30 years or more to the Agenda 2063. This is where you find that because of this challenge, we're having to really grapple with increasing productivity but with an expanding land area. We need to sustainably use the systems we're using, but on the same piece of land, grow more food, remain environmentally stable, and this is where iReach comes into play. Innovation, research, extension, advisory coordination hubs are using the leverage from partnerships through coordination of Kansas as well as CORAF to really take the beautiful research that CGR centers have done, that crops research as well as the CSIR have done to the last mile. The research is there. We need innovative delivery, dissemination of technologies into the hands of the people that need it. So I do believe that with iReach, we will be able to reach that extra mile, and I really thank you all for being here. I'd like to also thank USAID, really very important donors who have been consistent on this, and looking forward to this onward collaboration. Thank you.
Dr. Fred Kizito, it's time for us to also hear from our SETA Minister, the Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation. So we'll call on his rep, Francis Kusi, here.
I was rather looking at the program, thinking that somebody has to come before I'm moving there. Thank you very much, Prof, and the coordinator of the project in which we gathered here this morning. I'm going to stand firmly on the protocols already established by Prof Chair and earlier speakers, because I don't want to make a mistake. But just to add that, I'm not only here representing our sector minister, but I'm also here with a team, project team based at CSR Surrey. The scientists I've put in charge and the technician, at least for them to also come to join the team here to have an insight and about the project for better implementation come next year and the subsequent years. So my Surrey people, you're welcome. And a lot of names also have been mentioned, and I have some certain groups that are also dear to my heart, that their names have not been coming out well, and I want to also acknowledge their presence here. That's the directors of Department of Agriculture. I hope they are here. I could see my good friend from Kintampo. Good. you are a very important partner so far as our research work is concerned. In effect, before I start the minister's speech, I would like to thank the Prof Chair who doubled as the Dean of the Directors of CSIR, Prof Mochian, the Director of Crop Research, and our coordinator for giving me this opportunity to represent or to step in that huge shoes of the our sector minister, Dr. What's the name? Kwaku Efriye. And so this is what the minister has for us here. It is with great pleasure that I present my speech today to commemorate the maiden ribbon cutting, launching, and showcasing technologies from home and abroad. To start with my speech, I would like to let everybody here gathered know that our sector ministry, MISTI, CSIR houses CSIR, and is the foremost research institute in Ghana, and it has excelled in its numerous mandates, especially agricultural subsector, by delivering useful technologies for farmers and other stakeholders year in, year out. CSIR, as the nation's foremost scientific institution, CSIR, forgive me if I add CSIR, sorry. CSIR cannot, because whenever you see CSIR, Sari must come in. No. Most credit goes to CSIR for the good work being done. Prof. I would like to remind us all of the times we are in and challenges facing us as a nation. And I hope all of us here are its hold on us as a people. We meet war in Ukraine with its concomitant effect on global economy. So Ghana is not the only country. I hope you all agree with me. These challenges call for cope with and recover from setbacks. And people who remain calm in the face of disaster have resilience. People with psychological resilience are able to use we can include those related to death, accidents, and others, which often comes with wreck. Instead of falling into despair or hiding from issues by using unhealthy coping strategies, resilient people face life difficulties head on. And the saying goes, only the toughest survive. And I hope all of us here gathered are going to be part of the surviving ones by being resilient. It is in this vein that I am encouraged by the area of partners, USAID, for believing in the dreams and supporting it. It's by your support, that's why we all gathered here this morning. Wishing you healthy duration during the business-to-business session. And on that note, I say thank you very much for your time, and may the Lord be with us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kwesi. It's time for us to hear from Dr.